Place priorities of our Netas once again comes to light. Now, BBMP, that's the municipal body of Bengaluru, presented its annual budget. And while the city is dealing with crumbling infrastructure and issues of potholes, garbage crisis and foaming lakes, well, our Netas choose to splurge. They've allotted 5 crore rupees to the mayor's bungalow and tabs of 30,000 rupees each to 198 corporators. Well, before we move on and get more of a perspective on this, let's take a look at all the reactions we have been getting on this.
See, one is the house allocation is not for the present mayor. It is for the future. It is for the future mayor. See, because in every city, in every corporation, most of the places, there is a designated place for the corporation commissioner and for the mayor, so that the people can come to that particular place and meet them and get the works done in the early morning times. Now, for example, now the commissioner is staying in one particular location, the mayor is staying in one location, so the people cannot, and most of the time, people are not entertained in the private houses because they tend to come in the office. But if there is an allocation of the thing, it's an asset created by itself.
And Pooja, South Bureau Chief, with us on the phone line, who's been tracking all the details on this story very closely. Pooja, well, this once again brings forth the misplaced priorities of our Netas. The city is dealing with crumbling infrastructure and they again choose to allot all this money to tabs when they've not even fixed the roads.
Absolutely, and the excuse that the mayor gave yesterday when I asked him was that they're trying to go digital, which is why they thought it's imperative for the BBMP councillors to have tablets of their own. And he went on to say that, every day the mayor will be stuck in traffic for about 2 to 3 hours just trying to get to the BBMP headquarters. Absolutely bizarre and insensitive, in a city where people are stuck on roads every single day. And it's his job to fix that, to ensure that the roads are commutable and that the common man does not get stuck. Instead, they decide to splurge money on making their own lives better and very little for the people. Not just this, Tuisha, in the same budget that BBMP yesterday presented, apart from these two, they've also decided to spend about 60 lakh rupees on buying 2 cars just to ferry VIPs. It clearly states in the budget that this is to ferry VIPs across the city, and also crores of rupees are being splurged on building helipads so that the VIPs can trot around the city without having to encounter the problems that the common man does. So clearly, in a budget that was over 9,000 crores, what has caught most people's attention and irritation are such VIP measures which will only rub salt in the wounds of Bengalurians who are grappling with multiple civic issues.
Pooja, in fact, this has angered citizens and activists across the country. Brinda Adige spoke on this matter. Let's listen in.
My money. Did you ask me, did the mayor or the BBMP commissioner, who are both servants of the citizens, ask citizens whether they can spend this money? Because that question is very pertinent. They simply cannot decide that they are in a system where feudalism continues. They are servants of the citizens. They need to ask us. And more than that, we expect them to be responsible and accountable with the money that we have given. This is unacceptable. No new house for the mayor and no new house for the BBMP and no tabs for any of the corporators.
No, this is an unwarranted expenditure BBMP is indulging in. The term of the mayor is just 1 year, and there is no logic in building a dedicated house for the mayor residence, where he will stay only for the 12 months. And again the new mayor comes and again he is going to renovate it. It will be a big burden on the BBMP in the coming days. Secondly, giving tablets to the corporators, this system has so completely failed even in the assembly also.